before we start talking about the park, we have one of our 5-week traditions.
One of our favorite segments, our mileage report.
That's right. We've gone 45 weeks now, so we have 45 weeks worth of 5 days a week marathons to report on.
Exactly.
And Jessie has done the math.
I've done the math.
And she's
I'll
going to
tell
tell
you
us
about
where we could have gone had we had wings for feet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So usually when I've done the research for this, I've sat down at my computer and ticked away and found out on Google Maps where we could go. But this time I was trying to do it on my phone and it was hard to do. And I found a website called Distance2.
Oh.
It's distance.to, and you can put where you are or where you want to start, seeing the distance from. And then you can type in anywhere in the world and it'll tell you the mileage. Mm-hmm. So I used that and just sort of tried to find points on the map that lined up. And so here we go. I'm only saying that because if you've listened to some of our other mileage reports, I'm not sure sort of how it lines up with like the distances that we've gone using the Google Maps search.
Right.
Also, I just feel like the further out that we're getting now, it becomes more difficult because there's no way to walk.
Right.
To these, like we've gone as far as you can like walk.
Yeah.
On land. So it's all the flight and then based on the flight patterns, whatever. So the first week that we're talking about is week 41.
Yeah.
And that week we walked, by the end, 5,371 miles.
Wow.
And that took us to Ankara, Turkey.
Ankara, Turkey?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Ankara, Turkey.
I really don't either, but it's actually the capital of Turkey.
Oh, really?
I would have thought Istanbul was, because it's the city that I'm more familiar with.
Sure.
But this is actually the capital, and there's something that kind of relates to me, at least.
Okay.
Historically, it was named Angora.
Angora. Oh,
and it
like the
gave
sweaters.
its name, and it gave its name to the animals.
Oh,
the
okay.
Angora.
Sheep, right?
Sheep, goats, cats. I think even maybe another animal. I want to say like a llama or something, but I should know, and some textile person is gonna like blow up the comments correcting me if that's wrong. But
so is Angora a style? I just assumed it was a texture of a specific animal.
Now I'm on the spot. I should know this.
I don't know.
No, it refers to a few different animals in there. I don't know why they're classified. I don't know why they're classified as Angora.
Okay.
Other than this little historical fact. It's always given to some sort of like. It's usually in like the textile world referred to as some sort of like camelid fiber.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, I don't know. I know that there's cats. I know that there's goats.
Yeah.
And they come from Ankara, Turkey.
Interesting.
Apparently, according to Wikipedia.
Passing an artificial turf soccer field right now as we continue into Ferry Point Park.
Yes.
Week 42. Let's hear it.
Week 42, we walked 5,502 miles.
Oh, just past 5,500.
Exactly. And we could have walked to Montevideo, Uruguay.
Oh, okay.
And that is another capital city.
Really?
Yeah.
And is that also flying mileage now?
Yeah.
Using this, okay.
Yeah, so this is like, on this website it does like a little airplane line,
Right.
to show like the direct line using the curvature of the earth. Mm-hmm. And so Montevideo is the southernmost capital city in South America.
Oh.
So even though Uruguay isn't the southernmost country on the continent,
Yeah.
its capital city is the southernmost capital.
Oh,
It's kind of interesting.
Interesting. Let's motor past this squeaky wheel that gets the grease.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or that seems like
I don't
it
know
doesn't
what
get the grease.
people at home are sounding, what that sounds like. But we'll go past it. As we look over to our left, we'll get a few different views of this throughout this walk through Ferry Point, but you can see the Whitestone Bridge.
Yeah, this bridge has been a landmark for us as we've been walking around this area. It looks very high traffic today.
Yeah, it does. It's all backed up.
I guess because it's a nice day.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's a nice day.
It is. This is the hottest day of the year so far, I think.
It's almost 80
Which isn't
degrees,
saying a ton,
I think.
but yeah. Yeah, just shy of 80.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people out in the park.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, week
so
43.
Week 43. Week 43, we walked 5,633 miles.
Uh-huh.
And you know where we went?
I don't know. To dinner.
We
Probably.
probably did. But in New York, not in Assuat, Egypt.
Ooh, Assuat, Egypt.
Yes. Assuat, Egypt. Never heard of it before.
Right.
Never heard that city
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah.
It's slightly southwest of Cairo, which is a
Okay.
city I had heard of.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like maybe a lot of people will have, so that's why I reference it.
Uh-huh.
And it is another capital city,
Whoa.
but not of Egypt,
Yeah.
of the modern Assuat governorate in Egypt, which I did not understand what that was.
Uh-huh.
So I looked into what that was, and I guess it's just, it seems, and like, you know, I'm not sure if I'm 100% correct on this, but just from reading a little bit, it seems like it is the equivalent of how we have states here.
Okay.
It seems like Egypt is separated into governance.
Okay.
And so one of them is Assuat, and Assuat is the capital of the Assuat governorate.
Well, there you go.
So that's that.
Nice.
Our next week is week 44,
Uh-huh.
where we went 5,764 miles.
Yeah.
And that week, we walked to somewhere that I am pretty sure I'm going to pronounce incorrectly,
Uh-huh.
but it's spelled M-B-A-M, Mabam,
Okay.
or maybe something silent,
Uh-huh.
Cameroon.
Okay.
And that, I'm doing this all from pictures that I took of things I wrote down, so I'm trying to.
We're going past some picnic areas right now, and a very cool modern-looking bathroom situation here.
Yeah, nice bathrooms in
Yeah.
this park.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Mabam, Cameroon.
Mabam, Cameroon is named along with the Mabam River,
Okay.
which is the main tributary of the Sanaga River in Cameroon.
Oh, okay.
So lots of water
Yeah.
in that area.
Okay.
And our last place,
Week 45.
last destination that we've made it to.
Yes. Well, in a couple of days we'll make it too.
Good
We're
point.
recording this
Good
midweek
point.
45.
5,895 miles
Wow.
is what we can clock at the end of this week.
Yeah.
And we will go
That
to,
means 6K next week. Anyway, continue.
that's true. We will go to Zhezkazgan, Kazakhstan.
Ooh, Kazakhstan.
Yeah, we're making it all the way to Kazakhstan.
That's exciting.
It is kind of exciting, yeah. And so what I learned about Zhezkazgan is that it's on a reservoir, so there's some good water there
Uh-huh.
as well. It's in the Karaganda region, which
Uh-huh.
means nothing to me,
Uh-huh.
but maybe means something to someone
Yeah.
that's listening. It has a mining town,
Okay.
an extremely cool semi-arid climate.
This climate's really cool.
Yeah, Exactly. Rain is frequent but never heavy.
Uh-huh.
And this is what I thought was most interesting to me. 55% of the people that live there are Kazakhs.
Uh-huh.
30% are Russian.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Ukrainian people, German people, Czech, and Korean people all living there. Which, I mean, when you think about it where it is on the map, it makes sense. But I don't know. It was just news to me. I learned something new.
Yeah.
And that's where we will be in 2 days.
In 2 days.
If we had walked on air instead of on burros.
Yeah. Well, good job on the report. Thank you.
Thank you.